Well, hello there. The Coliseum welcomes you. My friends, we are back in standard best of one with a... we're going to revisit one that I had a little fun with as soon as Wilds of Eldraine came out. Only this time, we're bringing back the Brawler, baby. We got ourselves a lovely little cookie brawl. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. Main idea of the deck is basically +1/+1 counter and artifact synergies. Got Skrelv, Gingerbrute, Gingy, and Teething Wormlet. Taking up our 1-drop slot. Wormlet, in particular, has a nice little synergy, being able to get the +1/+1 counter for the first artifact that enters the battlefield, gaining life, and then potentially gaining Death Touch. It's a fantastic little 1-drop. Gingerbrute, which his activated abilities will come into play later, but just having an evasive creature that cannot be stopped immediately by blocking, that is. Not to mention the ability to randomly gain life. And then, of course, Skrelv goes without saying. 1-on-1 that protects everybody else. That's a pretty solid one. So, as far as 2 drops go, we got Dusk Legion Duelist, which I know, old Joker boy here is a little out of place. But then again, whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on him, you draw a card. And, of course, between Ozolith, the Soul Cauldron, and the Wandering Emperor, in addition to Clay Champion, we're hoping we can do that. Originally, I had the 1/1, the Yotian Dissenter. I had him as a 4 of here. I actually cut him for Annex Sentry because I realized we had very minimal creature removal, and this being an artifact was pretty nice. Plus, I just felt like a 1/1 for 2. No matter how synergistic he is, especially with Duelist, it just felt like it was going to have problems in the metagame. I could be wrong about that. Keep that in mind. Yotian Dissenter, he was in here as a 4 of, but for now, we're just going to play it as is. Then Botanical Brawler is just phenomenal because, of course, he's a 2/2 trample for 2 whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on another permanent you control. If it's the first time, you get a +1/+1 counter on Brawler. The thing that the glue that makes it all stick together is Ozolith, the Shattered Spire. If one or more +1/+1 counters we put on an artifact or a creature you control, that many +1 are put on instead. For 2 mana, you can put a +1/+1 counter on an artifact or creature, as a sorcery, of course, and then it cycles. So I love having this as a 4 of because it'll draw cards if it's already on the battlefield. Of course, being legendary, we only need 1. Agatha Soul Cauldron. So I mentioned Gingy earlier with his hasty little ability. Well, Agatha Soul Cauldron is here not only as a steady stream of +1/+1 counters, but giving all of our creatures Gingerbrute ability, Skrelv ability is pretty darn sweet. Now, granted, I understand beyond that there aren't many synergies with activated abilities till we get to the sideboard, but at the same time, it is a way to gain value from the graveyard and the exchanges we make and play on the synergies, especially Dusk Legion Duelist and Botanical Brawler. It's just a fabulous little card. It's been everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the combo version. I will look at that, and I do have it for another day, but we're just here for the synergies. And then, of course, Patchwork Automaton. It goes without saying. The fact that he has Ward, the fact that he gets huge, makes him very difficult to deal with. So he's just a natural fit. And then the aforementioned Annex Sentry, which I know he still dies to cut down, which is obnoxious, but we needed something. And he's got a big butt for dealing with mono red. Basically, he can get rid of something, block something, and then it takes normally something sizable to get rid of him. It won't just be Lightning Strike or Play with Fire, their usual removal spells. It takes a wink more. Copping off the curve, we got Clay Champion, a personal favorite of mine. This is definitely a variable slot if you're thinking of building something similar. But in my opinion, if we can get, for 4 mana, if we can get a 5/5 and a +1/+1 counter on 2 other creatures, that is mana well spent. Will it always happen like that? Probably not, but you know, that's the goal. Otherwise, we could just have something huge. We could have a friggin' 8/8 minimum without even taking Ozolith into account for 4 mana. How sweet is that? Not bad at all. And then, of course, the Wandering Emperor. It's everything we want. I mean, I know, it's cliche, but it's everything we want. It's removal, it's +1/+1 counters, first strike, and then, of course, we can make Samurai. So, Wandering Emperor is a must include. I know what you're going to say. You got to include the Wandering Emperor. You just got to. You kind of got to. I understand why you don't want to, but you kind of got to. It's just that good. As far as the sideboard goes, try to keep it relatively simple. A full set of Knockout Blow being covered by my ugly mug there. I love it in that mono red matchup. It's really just good against most aggro decks to kind of get rid of something and stay ahead on the life. Invasion of Gobekhan for not only our +1/+1 counter synergies, but disruption for control. Destroy Evil for any of our, what's the word I'm looking for? Rafine matchups, or anytime we think we're going to run into Shelly or something big. Oh, my dogs are going crazy. And then we have a couple, well, actually we only have one. I forgot I cut the rest of them. I've got a Hopeful Initiate in here. Not only is his abilities amazing, but if we put that under Soul Cauldron, you see where I'm going with this. So if you're wondering why that's there, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put 1 creature in there. Just 1, just to see if I can get him under Soul Cauldron to activate. It was between this and Cankerbloom. I like Cankerbloom because it's a bit bigger, but of course, Hopeful Initiate the fact that you can use its ability without sacrificing it is the reason it got the cut over Cankerbloom. And then, for the rest of our anti-control package, a trio of Planeswalkers, all synergizing in some way, shape, or form. Eternal Wanderer is probably the worst of the bunch. In fact, you know what? I think right now, I'm just going to make it another Ajani, in all honesty. I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, I know. I forget why I put Eternal Wanderer in there, but it doesn't belong. Who's going? Who's going? Hopeful Initiate can go. There we go. Keep everybody together. So we're actually just going to do a pair of Ajanis. Not only is Ajani a card advantage by potentially drawing us creatures off the top of our library, but distributing +1/+1 counters and vigilance is pretty darn sweet. So Archangel Elspeth, very similar. +1/+1 counters, and it makes guys with lifelink. Plus, I can bring this in. We can bring these in against control, so being able to bring back a bunch of stuff because most of our deck is converted mana cost 3 or less. I mean, I know it's a long shot to get the ultimate, but you gotta take these things into account. All right, my friends, if this is your first time at the Coliseum, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe. Come on back, drop a comment, drop a list. I do love seeing new lists. I do love tuning them. I'll play pretty much anything, so definitely join us here. And good gravy, 6 minutes. Let's get to the games. It's not the best. We'll try it. It doesn't. Actually, you know what? Now that I mention it, it probably should have been worth a mulligan, but we'll see how it goes. I only have, what, 23 lands? I think I tried to make sure I know you should probably aim for around 24 to get to that curve. Oh, no! It's payback for yesterday. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, boy. We could just be dead before we do anything. So we're definitely going to go Botanical Brawler first. Oh, okay. Well, they still have to choose between poisoning us and... drawing cards. Yeah, I will not be blocking, kind sir. Ow. It's got 4 cards in his hand. Annex Sentry, that's interesting. Let's do it. It's okay. If he has a counterspell, I'd rather he countered this before next turn, because then we got Wandering Emperor online. Oh yeah, Rot Priest for days, baby. Does he have the land to go with it? Is he gonna try to poison us out? This is the question. Well, he's got Hexproof or something similar. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play. Ooh, that's interesting. I want that Clay Champion this turn, but I think I gotta go Skrelv into Annex Sentry. We could go Wandering Emperor, but he's very clearly leaving something up here. Or we could do Dust Legion Duelist into Skrelv, but we want that Clay Champion out here, so... Man, I'd rather have that other one, but you know what? Might just be time to get big and beefy. Yeah. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to go white, white, green, green. Play 0, confirm 0. And let's see what happens here. Boop. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Poof. Next turn we can go Skrelv and Annex Sentry or Wandering Emperor. Uh-oh. Oh, sure. Oh boy, this could be scary. Alright, what's he got for me? He drew a land. Oh, he might be counting here, because each spell is two things, which unfortunately is going to spell our doom. No pun intended. Interesting. Well, I sense pain in our future. What do you guys think? We might just be dead here. Oh. 1, 2, 3, poison A. Interesting. Yep, how about that? Up to 6. If those last 2 cards in his hands are spells, then we are just dead, aren't we? I'm already the GG, because this might just be over. Come on, dude. Good game. Moving on. It's a March of Swirling Mist. We'll get all the counters, so. Alright, we got poison. That's karma. Sure. This is a little iffy. Ooh, mono blue. Mono blue, mono blue, mono blue. This could be interesting. So we're probably gonna start with Patchwork Automaton, and then I get the Soul Cauldron, maybe. Yeah, it's tough to say. Oh, what is this garbage? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, in that case... No, I'll still do it. Boop. Gotta expect whatever we play is gonna get countered, so in this case I'd rather go Patchwork Automaton, and then next turn we can go Soul Cauldron, Skrelv. Oh, what a shock. Okay. Skrelv again. There you go, Botanical Brawler here. Bzz. Yep. Virtue, loyalty, sure. Yep. Yep, how about that? Where's Revenge Thicket? No bueno. Probably should have led with the Duelist in all honesty, but I want to not walk into a Make Disappear, or at least make him pay full cost for it, which... Dissipate. Sure. Pass. We got Wandering Emperor up next. Dissipate. Yeah. Sure, dude. Yeah, I don't care about your 2/2. Keep doing your thing. Oof. Sure, dude. Yeah, this is bad for the home team, but what are you gonna do? Yep. Oh, whoops. Play the land. I said the land! Yep, how about that? Yep, how about that? Yep. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oof, we're not in good shape here. Yawn. Okay. Yep. Yawn. Okay, how about... Yeah, no blocks. Forget it. Yawn. Yep, here comes the Virtue. Yep. Not good for the home team, especially with a land drawn. Alright, moving right along. Well, let's go to best of 3. I'm not feeling this one in best of 1, not gonna lie. Alright, well, sure. Why not? We'll keep it. Be nice to be on the play one of these. No, well, we were on the play one of them. Oh boy. Oh boy. Soldiers. Interesting. Let's play the Automaton. I probably should have played either Duelist or the Brawler, because he's going to end a turn Resolute Reinforcements. Yep. How about that? No blocks. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay. Oh, Soldier Boy. Got it. Let's make our 2/2. No attacks. Probably gonna go Botanical Brawler, put the counter on Patchwork Automaton, which put the counter on Botanical Brawler, and go from there. Interesting. It does look like the play. Trade your board. Trade your board. Oh. Okay. Boop, bop. Okay, we're about to get clobbered or something. I don't know, something. I feel like something's coming and it's going to be scary. Or not. Okay, so this was either mono white Soldier Boy or I don't know, something went wrong there. Do we just want to go with our knockout blow plan? Do we want to go with Annex Sentry? He's got the Fox. So he's going to have up to 4 Foxes if this is regular Soldier Boy. So what are we not really caring about here? I guess Clay Champion not having Trample is kind of problematic. But beyond that, do I want to bring in just the Annex Sentry? I could take out something like Teething Wormlet. No, I don't want to take out any of my 1-drops. I could probably take out a Ginger Brew. It's not going to be as relevant. So we could do just -1 Ginger Brew, +1 Sentry. And then, am I ready for the knockout blows? I could, but I'm tapping out a lot. So, you know what? We'll just run it back like that and see what happens. This might just be about out-muscling. I don't know. I gotta wait and see what his list looks like. If this is typical Soldier Boy, I don't know. We didn't see any blue. Could be anything. Oh, Lord. Let's see if he keeps. No. No lands. Okay, that works. This one's iffy. Yep. Ah, it is Soldier Boy. Okay. There he is. Yep. See how we do when he draws lands, huh? Having Ward is pretty nice here. Ooh, nice. Let's see what he finds. That will determine what we're going to do next. Okay. That works too. Alright, let's start the setup here. Yep. You got the dude, you gotta use him now, but you gotta use him on the Scrove. And then I got Annex Sentry. Alright, Resolute Reinforcements. Sure. Alright, we gotta Annex Sentry this Harbin before we die. That's okay though. As I get in for 4. Sure. Just a 4/4. Yeah, I ain't gonna block him. I could take some damage here. What? What's going on here? Oh. No idea. Like, what's happening? Alright. Oh boy, another one. Well, this is getting scary. There you go, Bunnycorn, eh? Let's see here. 1 soldier, 2 soldier, 3 soldier, 4 soldier, then 2 knights. I don't think we have to deal with this just yet. I'm thinking. Next turn we definitely have to. But the problem is, next turn I'll have the Sentinel up. get greedy here. If I play the Annex entry, you know what? Nah, we can get greedy later. I think I like this play better no matter what. Gulp. And pass turn. Then next turn we can go Botanical Brawler, put some counters on something. I have Screll of Mana up, which is not the worst. Not to mention Annex entry being a 1/4 is actually quite relevant here. Could play the Sentry and then replay the Knight. Sure. That'd be pretty cool. Your token? There you go. Take the Knight. Combo power, baby. He's got to find another Harbin. And he's holding up counterspell mana, making it very obvious what's happening. Alright, so I'm gonna go Dusk Legion Duelist. Okay. Okay. Well, land is not bad, but... anticipating a counter spell, but should I be? Nah. I'll go Botanical Brawler here. See what he thinks about that. He might counter it. He might make it disappear. Oh, it's a scary one. Oh, it's so scary. I probably should have led with the Duelist, but at the same time, you know, what are you gonna do? Nothing here has reach, which is kind of unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4. He still has. Oh, wow. Fair enough. Do I want to get in for 6? He's got another Sentinel's hand, so he can just block and bounce. Still, though, it does kind of stop him from doing other stuff. Let's get in there. Yep. Is he playing into double block? Okay. That is cool with me. I'll take both your threats out. 2, 3, 4. What is going on here? Block and block. Everybody dies. Oh, there goes a soldier. One less. Yep. Mirex. Got it. Play the bunny. Play the bunny. Do not play the bunny. Sure. Getting in for 2. Sure. Bonk. Flying creatures are problematic. I should have thought of that. Yeah, sure. Yep, how about that? He's a big boy. It's about a potential 7/7. Gotta keep that in mind. Pass turn. This is gonna get scary, especially if he finds another Harbin. Then we're probably just dead. Yep. Yep. Go for it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Okay, well, let's see if we can find a better start. Alright, what can we do here? Do we want more knockout blows? Do we want destroy evil? Gotta start getting in there more. Yeah. Knockout blow is so expensive though, like without. Okay, well, let's take out Annex Sentry. We're on the play here. Give me back that bad boy, and then give me 3 knockout blows. Let's try it like that. Being on the play, hopefully will give us some of our 1-drops in. We'll see. As we know, this deck really just lives or dies by Harbin. So we just gotta make sure we keep that, ask and ye shall receive, huh? Alright, let's try it. I hate one-landers as much as you do, but it's got the goods, kind of. Green source would be great. That is the opposite of a green source. Missing land drops is not where we want to be. Oh. Okay. All right, 7 more to go. Yeah, I definitely should not have kept a 1-lander, but then again, yeah, what are you gonna do? We had a green source, we're in good shape. Set everyone everywhere. Oh boy. He kept a slow hand too, relatively speaking. Man, he was just giving it to us too. Ah, well, there we go. Who are we gonna go here? What's the best play? Can't double spell. So I'm thinking we go Brawler and there's no more attacks. We go Automaton and there's nothing we do next. So we want Brawler. Get those poison. Are these soldiers? No, those are just humans. Here comes night. Yep. Uh-oh. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep. Oh, we are so dead. But then again, no, we're so dead. What in the world? Do we keep it up? Nope, not yet. Well, this is gonna be a slaughter. Man, why'd you keep the 1-lander, Grizzly? If you'd have kept a quick hand, you might have won. I know. Put the cookie down! No! Lantern Flare. Lame. Lame. Interesting. 2 bars, say 10, 12. Yeah, sure, dude. beep bop boop bop boop bop beep bop boop. Yeah. Man, just way too slow and obnoxious of a hand. I don't care, dude. I just don't care. It's over. Ugh, garbage. Oh well, it happens. Alright, well, yeah, unfortunate, but yeah. Man, biggest problem I think is that we're trying to cram too much into that 2-drop slot. Man, you really want so many of these pieces in place before you really get rolling. It's unfortunate. A lot of potential here, I feel, but just never got anything rolling. Against Soldier Boy, that last game was all on me, so we probably could have won that game with a fast enough draw, especially something with Trample since he had nothing going on. But of course, like a noob, I kept the 1-lander. Never ever keep a 1-lander, people. I don't care how good it looks. I don't care how many 1-drops you have or how good your hand will look if you top deck a 2nd land. Just don't do it. Just say no to 1-landers. Yeah, this one's gonna get an official poo. We won a game, but that's it, so poo poo poo. Ah, that sucks. Oh well. I hope you enjoyed the slaughter. I'll see everybody later.